The bottom, that's where your dignity resides, said Mr. Chaplin as he took a seat on my old wooden boards. After all these years of supporting many kinds of anonymous bottoms, somebody talked to me. Poor old public bench. And this somebody was no less than Charlie Chaplin, the little tramp. Oh, Mr. Chaplin, the day you stopped by, you were not the youngest, but your mind was bright and clear. You used to live not far from here with your entire family in this large house called Le Manoir de Ban. And you gazed into the distance, breathing in the night air, and after a deep, long sigh, you told me a secret. Fame gives you the feeling that everyone knows you, but in reality, you don't know anybody. When you become a celebrity, you have to choose one or two friends and imagine the rest. You added right away, though, humor reinforces your survival instinct and keeps your spirit sane. Is your eye focused on the paintings that illuminate your thoughts, or are you, like me, wandering in God's picture gallery? I am in Vevey, a sweet little town, white, clean, English, comfortable, warmed by the southern winds of Mount Chardon, like stoves, and sheltered by the Alps like a screen. In front of me, a summer sky, the sun, ripe vines covering the hillsides, and the Léman, this magnificent emerald set in the midst of snowy mountains like a silver plate. I was alone, but all around me, I could feel the whole of creation live and dream. Where Clarens and its willows are mirrored in the water, Rousseau had walked, dreaming of Eloise. Many poets had sung of this shore. There, under the walnut trees near the deep blue-green lake, Byron had written his melodious verses about the prisoner of the gloomy stone castle of Chillon, perched on its island rock. They looked at the torture stake, the dungeon, the rusty chains hanging on the stone walls, the gravel litter for the prisoners who would be executed, the trapdoors through which the poor devils were hurled down and impaled onto iron pickets in the surf below. They found all this entertaining.
Lake Geneva is a beautiful thing. It would seem as if Switzerland was given a miniature self-portrait, painted by the ocean. But the most interesting thing was the simple lifestyle of the people of Vevey. We can see more honest people in a town of 3,000 inhabitants than in all the towns of the French provinces combined. Amongst a group of 30 or 40 young ladies or women, you can't even find 4 ugly ones, nor a single strumpet. Oh, the good and the bad lands.
Did you ever dream of places in which you would like to live and die? I would like to spend my whole life in a place like Vevey with some friends. Vevey is the place of my dreams. It's my place of predilection. But we don't often live in a place we dream of. Indeed, fate doesn't give us many opportunities to be happy.
It was not without much bother that we moved from Geneva to Vevey. It is doubtlessly impossible to imagine a more hideous existence than in Geneva. But really, it is not better here. The dishonesty, the lowness, the dull-wittedness, the lack of culture of the Swiss. Naturally, the Germans are worse, but these people are not a lot better. The worst thing is their filth, here as in Geneva. There is no question of dying here. We did not know anyone in Montreux. We walked along beside the lake and saw the swans and the many gulls and terns that flew up when you came close and screamed while they looked down at the water. Then, along the road, we passed an old square-built stone chateau on a ledge on the side of the mountainside with the terraced fields of vines. Each vine tied to a stick to hold it up. The vines dry and brown and the earth ready for the snow, and the lake down below flat and grey as steel. I went up to a beer place and drank dark Munich beer and read the papers. I read the Corriere della Sera and the English and American papers from Paris. All the advertisements were blacked out, supposedly to prevent communication in that way with the enemy. The papers were bad reading. Everything was going very badly everywhere.
Oh, that lake of Geneva. That blue lake is a dreaming beauty. On the opposite shore, the white sheer cliff, which bottom was often shrouded in a blue mist, so that the top, which was covered with snow, seemed to drift alone unreal in the sky. The blinding and majestic dawn du midi dominated everything. I let the warmth of the sun penetrate me to the marrow. My head was empty of any thoughts, while my body was full of an only feeling. My God, how beautiful was the world, and how beautiful was life!